The difference in colour right now is hilarious. But we are about to have a seriously full glam moment and have so much fun with it. Hair and makeup. Guys, it's the House of CB Christmas party tonight. And every year, it is just the most epic thing. We're going to the Corinthia Hotel, which is a very bougie and prestige hotel in London. Everyone always looks so gorgeous because it's House of CB dresses. My dress tonight is like this berry colour. It's not like a super festive dress in itself. You will see because I'll include it at the end of the video. But I just thought this could be some Christmas party inspo because not everyone always wants to go festive with their outfit. But I am going to like go festive and sparkly and berry vibes with my makeup, which I just think is a little bit different for me, and it's so much fun. But we are going to do our hair. I'm going to do that wet look that I feel like I've been meaning to film a tutorial on for the longest time, but just like have never included it in a video. I'm going to be using my Mark Hill curler to do this. I feel like you can do it with like a waver, but I kind of want the curls to be slightly more looser and a bit more like undone and effortless. So we are going to curl our hair all over with me extra long barrel, and then we are not going to like brush them out. We're just going to use product to just like zhuzh it all back and give that really like gorgeous effortless wet look. And I feel like, again, this is such a fun and like different kind of hairstyle to do, to just like jazz it up at your festive parties or just like any party, you know what I mean? But I am so excited. The Corinthia is, yeah, it's just so beautiful. I've never actually, have I stayed there? I don't think so because it's so expensive. But we had by the time this goes up, I had a Christmas party last night and I had one on Thursday too. It is officially Christmas party season, so I felt like I had to film at least one of these looks for you guys. But yeah, we're just going to curl all of our hair and like just not brush any of these curls out. Kind of taking like small-ish pieces. So actually I might split this into two. Oh, it's just the perfect width and curl. I'm so excited. I'm in a bit of a rush as per usual. I've had like hours and now I decide to get ready. And what else do I want to do? I want to, well yeah, I'm filming it for YouTube. I also want to do a TikTok on the look because I feel like it's going to be a really fun, different glam. I don't really use like pinks and like berry tones so much on my eyes. Although when we went on that L'Oreal trip, I had a colour theorist like tell me what all my best colours are. I think I've mentioned this somewhere. I think it was when, was I talking about, when I was talking about my Mark Hill thing, and I just wanted to know like what was my red, and she basically showed me this colour red. She was like, this is the shade of red you should be wearing. I thought, brilliant. She doesn't know that I'm literally coming out with a hair tool in a red, like a whole collection in a red, so it better be the right red. But she actually told me that I'm like a bright spring, so this like pink vibe that we're gonna do with the makeup I think should be nice. And I love, because whenever I have this wet look hair, it like inspires me to do something really bold with my makeup. Oh, the curls are beautiful. Right, I'm gonna go ahead and do my whole head with my baby, and I can show you what that actually looks like when you do a whole head of just these curls. Whoa, I feel like I said I was taking like smaller bits because I want the curls to sort of stay. But if I was to actually, by the way, sorry, if you can hear like farting noises, promise it's not actually me. It's me moving around on this chair. But as you can see, if I was to like brush this out, these would be the perfect Hollywood waves. But instead we're gonna go straight in with product. I feel like you can probably use a variety of different products for this if you wanted to. You could use a hair oil, like I really like the Kerastase oil for this, but this is my fave product to use. This is the Color Wow Pop and Lock High Gloss Finish. I think I like this because it feels a bit like, well, number one, it's just like, it's glittery, so I just feel like it's gonna get that ultimate wet look. And two, I feel like this just has like a little bit of like hold to it rather than like slippery oil, even though this is probably better for my hair. This is a brand new one. I could have sworn I had one that was open, but I can't see it, so this will have to do. And what you want to do is just like rub it all in your hands, and we just want to like brush it back, and we're going to brush the product like through our hair with our fingers. Ooh, ooh. And you do kind of need like a lot of product with this. I mean, you could even use hair gel, but that, I feel like I still want my hair to have some movement. But you go in with this stuff and then you like spray over the top with hairspray, and I find that to be the most like effective method to getting everything to hold. I like to run this all through. Like, I am just obsessed with that. And you can basically just kind of keep going, customizing it however you want until you are happy with it, obvs. So then, yeah, once you're happy with it, I just hairspray it. To keep it all in place. I think that's enough. Let's hope so. And I have little, these are, sorry, my chair is so squeaky. But I have these from Hair Rehab, and they're basically little sachets of oil. So whenever I have hair like this, I take a couple of these with me in my bag. So if I just need to like touch up and make it a little bit more wet, I will just go in with oil. But that is the hair done. I'm actually gonna like clip it back for now when we do our makeup, which I'm so excited about. The way I am gonna try and film like a TikTok at the same time as doing my makeup, I really don't make it easy for myself, but we're gonna do skin first. It's always what I do first. We're gonna use the Rhode Glazing Milk. This for me is like, I always just use this. It's so hydrating on the skin, and I didn't like necessarily get the hype at first, but it goes on, and it's quite a like trust the process texture. But then as it like dries, it becomes like, feels like a primer. It starts to become tacky, so I love it under makeup. If you're still not joined the hype yet on the Rhode Glazing Milk, you need to. And it gives like such like a beautiful glow to the skin. I feel like I want to use my fave products because it's a very serious glam. We're gonna now use, that's mainly like my primer for all over the face, but I do just find like my nose and stuff, like sometimes my makeup struggles. So I love this, and I love the applicator of it because I like to put this underneath my eyes and basically like in the center of my face. Like that just feels so good, like that applicator under my eyes. I feel like that helps to depuff. It's got that like cooling sensation to it, and I just use my fingers. Oh, got like a hair on my face. And I feel like she makes really innovative, is that the word, products, because she has this other primer, doesn't she, and it's like that roll on, so that's to help like sculpt the face. This one is the blur and hydrate one. I don't know what the other one is exactly called, but both I feel like really help to sculpt out your face, you know. But my base feels sufficiently prepped and ready to go. And I think for foundation, I'm gonna mix 2 shades of the Patrick Tart. A little goes a long way with this, and I do still want my skin to look like skin, but if you use a lot of it, it's very full coverage. It's the Major Skin Hydrolux Luminous Skin Perfecting Foundation. Does that not just sound so bougie? It's quite expensive, so I do like to be quite sparing with it, and I did recently pick up a bit more of a tan shade to mix with this one, and it's just perfect. Like, that's how much I use of the lighter one and that of the darker, because I do want to add like a bit of color to my face. That's kind of the whole point. And I like to use a brush and then a sponge. I just feel like that gives the most skin-like finish, you know? Gotta make sure we're blending down into the neck, because that's the whole point. I have got a bit of instant body tan on, so this is going to match really nicely, and I want that like bright under eye, so that's also going to help to lighten up the face. Do not worry, it's all trust the process. Make sure we go up into this hairline, because we've got our hair all scraped back. So we've got no like bangs to hide it this time. But like, is that not just like beautiful? And I haven't even like gone in with a sponge yet. That's just with a brush. I do feel like that foundation is worth every penny. It is beautiful. But I'll just quickly go over with a sponge to make sure. The way I am just like so excited to start on the eyes. I feel like my skin routine is very much quite samey. I'm going to use the Hourglass foundation stick in, is this Sable? I think it's 15.5. It's for contouring and bronzing up the skin. Always take some like down your nose and in the crease as well to like keep it all cohesive, and you still want to contour there. And this Made by Mitchell brush is my fave. For blending out, like I have a couple of these and I sometimes use them for foundation. Mainly this. I just love how warm that product makes my skin. And because it's like a foundation stick, I find they just blend so much better into the skin. I annoyingly like whacked my head against a door, walked into my laundry door, whatever, just on the side of it, because my jumper got stuck on the handle, like it swung my head back. So annoying. How beaut. I feel like because I've got so many things in front of me, I'm not actually like, haven't actually looked at myself up close in a mirror. Just make sure that is all blended. But right, we're going to use concealer. This is my like new favourite concealer. You know, I said about those by Terry hyaluronic ones, because they're like serum concealer. L'Oreal have a serum concealer and it has hyaluronic acid in it. And this is in the shade 4N, which is going to help brighten up underneath the eye. Love the applicator on this as well, like the doe foot. Just in like all the usual spots. And this colour of the sponge. This colour of the sponge is very much on theme with today. I actually think this is from Trigwell. The people that do the puffs, because I've got the puff in the same colour. But look how gorgeous these serum concealers are. I kind of use a sponge to do majority of the blending here and like on my chin and stuff, and then I use a little brush more so like up underneath the eyes. Let me just like blend all of this out. Right, and then just like a little concealer brush, just to make sure it's all diffused beautifully, like the skin is skinning. And now we can actually use the puff. I am using the Huda Cherry powder. I have just like fallen back in love with this. So you want to like take it on the puff and then also like tap it off on the back of your hand. And we really want the under eye to be like super set, because when we go in with eyeshadow and stuff, if we do have any fallout, we just want to be able to brush it away. And that's only going to work if, yeah, we're completely set under the eye. But sorry, that powder I just feel like is insane. Huda really did her thing, and they obviously have loads of different shades, and you could use a different shade to sort of set all over your face. But I like to use a pressed powder for the rest of my face. I just do this where I, sorry, just covered that. Put the concealer essentially. Look how airbrushed under my eyes are. Gorgeous. And like I said, I'm now going to use pressed powder for the rest of my face, and I just use my Charlotte Tilbury for that. I think this is the shade 2. We're locked in. Again, I feel like nothing changes here. My Benefit Hoola, we love her. She's like, I never found a contour as good as her. Like, she really do be perfect. And I just kind of basically set the cream contour bronzer with that. Because we do still go in with the bronzer. This is the Be Perfect Fahrenheit bronzer. Again, I just absolutely love the shade of this. It's like the perfect golden olive. So I feel like it's quite hard to go overboard with this, but I say that, and it's me and my bronzed orange forehead forever. I love her. Like, it's just perfect golden, and it blends so nice. I say about not going overboard, but here I am. Dousing myself. I feel like we've got to go back into the hairline a bit with this. Made that mistake before. But I do obviously go in with my shimmery bronzers too. Again, I told you guys, my base routine doesn't really change. It takes a lot for me to mix it up. The only thing I really feel like I mix it up with is like the foundation sometimes. Because I think it's important to try different foundations, because that is definitely something that a lot of people struggle with, to like find a good one. So I'm trying not to cause absolute chaos with my little rotisserie makeup stand, because sometimes everything just like falls down. Stress. But anyway, yes, time for shimmery bronzers. This is very important on nights like this when I know there's going to be loads of pics. We want Gold Deposit and Global Glow from MAC always. You can just see the difference this makes, like in the light. I will like never be without them. Take this down our body. The chest is out tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Are we surprised? No, but I can't wait for you guys to see this dress and this outfit. I feel like with the makeup, it's just going to be such a look. And I really hope you guys like take some inspo from this. It's going to be beautiful. Right, as for blusher, this is where I'm torn between tying it in with the eyes in the berry tone, or maybe doing like a little bit like bluey pink, but I think I'm gonna kind of tie it in. I'm using this blush book from Made by Mitchell, and I think I'm gonna use Hint of Innocence. So it's almost like a muted berry to tie in with the dress that we've got going on. I might take a little bit of like, I don't know, like peachy baby pink and put that like right here. You guys know I like to use like 2 shades of blush, but I think this is the one we're really going to focus on. This blush book in general is just gorge. I'm going to focus this more like here, because I think I'm going to do a lighter one there. Or am I going to do a lighter one there? I mean, that blush is beautiful. Hint of Innocence, that shade is called. It's giving that like sun-kissed cheek, which I really like. Ooh, I don't know, do I want to do a little bit lighter? I feel like it's nice to do that. So maybe I'll just do a little bit. Where's my, there she is. So I think actually let's do a tiny bit of Milkshake, just very lightly. Oh yeah. Perfect, that's exactly what we want. I do kind of want this to be quite like a blushed look to really tie everything together, so This skin, I feel like this could be like a favourite skin already. I don't know, I never really use tones like that, or am I just completely delusional and you're like, Rachel, this is exactly how your makeup looks every single time. Again, another favourite product that is perfect for this look is Fenty Water Brat. If you don't have this yet, game changer. It's like a blush topper and a sparkly highlight all in one. I do like to be a bit extra and I still go in with a highlight, but this is so beautiful layered over your blush for that just sparkle in pictures that has a little bit of pink to it to complement the blush that you've got going on. So I do find with blusher that is the first thing to kind of like go off of your face, you know. That's why people tend to go a bit heavier with blush. And I just use like a big fluffy brush. Like this is from Peaches and Cream. It's their PC03. It's like a big fluffy highlighter brush, and I just like to dust it on my cheeks. But she is absolutely gorgeous. But like I said, I do like to use two highlighters, and again, you actually probably go to use this, the pink in this, in replace of this. So if actually you only need one product, it's this. I just find this is a bit more like glittery, and for tonight that's exactly what I want. But this is Cupid on the Wrist, I think. So made by Mitchell Highlighting Duo. But I'm just taking the champagne shade to do like the bridge of my nose and maybe just like tap a little bit more of a highlight on my face, and Cupid's bow, of course, like all the places that you would normally put highlighter. Like it is just a really gorgeous champagne, gorgeous shade. I feel like I did a little bit too much on the nose. Let's not blind everybody and like the Cupid though. Okay, but that is the skin done. The skin done. Let me go ahead and do one eye off camera, and I'm gonna like film that eye on my phone, and then I can come back and actually talk you through the other eye without having to like jolt between, because this is actually proving to be very difficult. But yeah, the skin is skinning. No, because this eye, and it was so easy too. I'm gonna take a little bit of the Morphe Nude Ambition and take this shade. It's called Show Off. It's just a slightly, again, I don't think it really picks up on the camera, but it is just a slightly pinkier toned crease colour. But I did actually decide to take the blusher into the crease as our next crease colour, and I thought that is really like a nice cohesive colour to use because we've used it on the face as well. So I'm just going to take a small brush and that same blusher colour, the Hint of Innocence. This is just going on the crease, or in the crease, sorry. I'm going to use this to really like diffuse what we then put on the lid and like under the eye as well, because this is kind of the most pinky vibe we've got going on. It's pinky, but it's not gimmicky pink. Like, I really like it. But as for the lid, you're just going to find like a matte plum shade with a hint of brown, okay? We're not going like this. We're kind of going more like this. You see, it's still that berry-ish vibe, but just a bit more muted, I suppose. It has like hints of the berry, which I love. We're going to press this on, but like I feel like this, like really like cherry brown almost mixed with the pink in the crease is like my version of how I would do like berry on the eyes. And we are having like a little bit of fallout, but luckily we are sufficiently set so we can just brush that away. Yeah, you should like press that on all over. Back in with the brush that had the blush. Pick up a little bit more product if you want. And just blend, diffuse that colour. So I do really want the pink to shine through. Yeah, let's brush that away underneath the eye. It's just kind of a process of picking up your brushes and just diffusing them, kind of reapplying a little bit of product, that sort of thing, to just whatever suits you. You could totally make this more of a purple shade if you want to. It's actually a lot more purpley in person. So I'm hoping that picks up. Like sometimes when I'm filming in the viewfinder, it doesn't look as like intense as it actually is, but then when I go to edit the video, it is. So I'm like, okay, good, that did actually pick up. But I'm gonna run the blush color underneath the eye as well. Really like blow it out. Like I love that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and press the dark color like up into the lash line. Like so. Oh my god, this is really making me eyes pop, ain't it? And I'm going to do a couple of eyeliners. So I'm going to use Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk in my lower waterline. It's like a very, very warm pinky brown. And I'm going to use Made by Mitchell Tiger's Eye, my favourite eyeliner, to tightline my upper lash line. Like I do think that does make like such a difference. And I am actually going to do like a little wing. Tiny, tiny little wing just with a dark brown shadow. Like really nothing precise or to scream and shout about, like that's literally it. So that's what it's giving. And now we can add the sparkles. I've been dying to use this. I picked up some of the Patrick Tar sparkles, and because I'm wearing like a brown coat and stuff, I might add a little bit of berry sparkle from that Pat McGrath palette, but for now we are just going to use this top shade. I'm just going to use my finger to tap this on. But like, are we seeing that sparkle? Like it's just the perfect shadow topper. And I'm also going to take another shade and the pearl, like the pale color in it, and I'm just going to pop this in my inner corner. Like I don't really want like a bright inner corner, I want a sparkly one. So we're just going to press this right here and just a little bit. And she is beautiful. Like, do I add pink? And maybe a little bit of pink. None of them are looking like the right shade of pink. I'm just going to leave it for now. And we'll see at the end. But I'm just going to go ahead and like curl my lashes. Put some little cluster lashes on. I'm going to use these from Ardell. You guys know me and I just love to have a little play around. I tend to just use like a long one and a medium one towards the end because I really want this glitter to be like the star focus. And I'm going to go ahead and do my brows as well. And I'll be back to show you the finished eyes. And we can just do a lip. Get the outfit on. It's all fucking coming together. I can't wait for you to see the outfit. I feel like I've said that like 12 times. But it's really gonna like just be such a look. No, because I'm obsessed. But right now we can do a lip, and it's obviously just going to be nude, and you're probably going to be able to guess what it is, but it do be my fave. We've got Maybelline On It lip liner, just sensational stuff. MAC Myth, but the Maximal formula, and this is my new like go-to juicy drop lip pop and gloss. It's the Huda Beauty She Glitzy. Like that combo together is insane. It is so good. So let's do it and tie it all together, because I don't think we need anything to distract from the eyes. They are definitely the main feature of this look. Oh my god, this is blunt AF and covered in lip gloss from last night. Alright, I just love the colour of this and the formula of this. They're so good. Like that is like my favourite kind of nude. And then like I said, for lipstick, MAC Myth in the Maximal formula. I just kind of put it in the centre and then tap it out with my finger. You see? I just think that does the best blending, you know. You can go back in with the pencil if you want. But I do kind of want this to be a real juicy, pale nude. And this gloss is, oh, like she really did something with this because it's kind of glittery as well. I do actually have like a really glittery gloss from Made by Mitchell called Chrome Lollipop. I think we might just stick to this because that might just make my lips a little bit too grey. Like, look. Juicy, insane, like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Right, time to lock it all in place. This is my favourite setting spray at the moment. Elf Dewy Setting Spray. I really feel like it really is dewy. And it's such a fine mist as well, because sometimes the setting sprays, they can just like blur on your face and you're just like, oh, have I just ruined my makeup? I don't even know. But that just feels and makes my skin look so good. And then obs, you have to lock in the dew that you've just done with the L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray. Like, this is also a must. But literally, it says 36 hours, no transfer, and that's shit. It's literally like glue in a can. Oh my god, right, okay, the makeup is done. It's time to get the dress on. Let me just go and grab it and show you quick. Let me just pop everything away. Let's not flash me tits to you. But right, la 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 la. Should I put everything? Right, everything's everywhere. But oh my god, this is the dress. Let me put the full outfit on and look together and show you the vibe. Are we ready for this? No, guys. Like, my bum is kind of like out. So I will be wearing the big coat. But just weird, like, is this just not a look? And for shoes, I thought let's do something fun because my coat is brown and furry. I've got a leopard print shoes on. I was going to go like monochromatic. Sorry, the girls are girling. What I love about House of CB is they now do fuller cup. So this dress is in a large and I got the fuller cup for like reference to anyone. But like this bodysuit just like sucks you in. The shoes are just like such a fun, it's like meshed the whole way down. Like we've just got to do the brown fur. So this is actually from Topshop on ASOS ages ago. Tried to find it, it's not there anymore. I literally got it last year, but I've linked one it's literally exactly the same. It's from, the one I've linked is like from Riv Island. Everything is linked down below, by the way. Hair stuff, outfit. If you literally want to recreate this exact vibe. Like, I am obsessed. I better get good pictures tonight, otherwise I'm gonna scream and shout. But I'm very late. I really hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look. A little bit different for me. Oh my god, right, I need to like go to the train station like this. This is always the downside and everyone's gonna be like, where is that lady going? But mind your business, I'm going to the Corinthia to party with House of CB. But really hope you guys enjoyed this look. Let me know if you recreate it. And when this goes up, I will be on the plane to Australia. How insane is that if you didn't already know? Surprise! Anyway, love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.